Hello!
Hello!
Welcome!
Hello!
Welcome to week 2 of the AwesomeRobo podcast. After 1 week, we have all joined forces again to record a beautiful meeting of minds.
And we've got a better set this time.
Kind of!
Kind of.
Almost.
Almost!
I did kind of like our Daniel setup last time with his puppy shirt, mannequin kind of.
Oh, I know. That was...
What happened with that jumper? Because, I kind of need that back. It's getting slightly cold.
Sirio sleeps in it every night.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Theme song. Anyways,
that was a good theme song.
Yeah, it was a good theme song.
Probably the best selection.
Yeah, I mean, we just have some specialists working behind the scenes to get the most relevant music. That was Katy Perry, Teenage Dream.
It probably's not.
So we were talking about, have you heard about, so you know Katy Perry, right, Daniel?
Yeah.
Of course.
There's a little bit of hesitation in your voice there. Yeah.
I may dream about her every night.
Oh, a Teenage Dream?
Teenage Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's getting divorced from Russell Brand?
Because that was going to work out, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
How old are they anyway?
She's, I don't know, she's like in her late 20s. I guess he's in his 30s. I don't know, I don't think there's a big age difference.
I know they're late 20s, so...
They both are?
Yeah.
Oh, I figured he'd be like in his 30s. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's been a really weird break.
It was...
Wait, why are we talking about Katy Perry and Russell Brand? What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, because just a funny little rumor I heard on the radio.
Oh.
And it's just a rumor, so who knows? But rumor has it that one thing that they shared together was a certain fetish. Can you guess what fetish? Throw some out there.
Monty Python.
No.
Doctor Who.
No.
The full Monty.
Wheelchairs.
What?
I heard on the radio that they had a wheelchair fetish. I don't know if they both did or if one did and the other was very...
Radios are a veritable source of information.
I wouldn't guess it, but...
I'm just going to throw it out there. That would be an awesome film. I would watch that. David Cronenberg.
What?
Crash 2.
No, I don't understand the whole concept behind a wheelchair fetish. Is it doing it in a wheelchair? Or... I don't know.
I mean, what do you do there? Like, what's going on?
I've got something to Google later, but anyways, we'll report back.
Google, turn off safe search.
Yeah.
Prepare for a mindfuck.
Mm.
Oh, no. First you have to turn on private browsing.
Oh, shit, that's right.
Yeah. Gotta be prepared.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, just adjusting a speaker. Yeah, that aside, now I've got a lot to think about there.
We just blew your minds.
You got a lot of teenage dreams to have now.
So in terms of like blog stuff, it's been weird to see that what went viral this week. Did you see the stuff about the 3A toys, the Gundam Zaku?
I briefly saw it. I saw it go viral.
Yeah, it's been taking off in for some reason like a ton of like European blogs have been linking to it, like from the Netherlands and stuff, which I really don't understand, but
whatever. So
a 3A Toys, which is Ashley Wood's toy company, just released a Gundam tribute, which is like it's a giant robot or whatnot, and they're doing the Gundam, the Zaku, which is like the evil faction's robot or whatever. and it's selling for $330. And it's like a 16-inch, fully articulated, just beast. And actually, I heard it's not been selling well. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've never watched Gundam, and I know there is massive amounts of the series to check out. Is it at this point worth checking out, or should I just
To be honest, I'm not.
buy pretty figures of robots and?
To be honest, I'm not a Gundam fan either. Like I never got into the series, but dude, it's been going since the '70s, you know.
Oh no, I know. That's what I was saying.
I mean, there's like there's like 40 years worth of content to go through, and I'm like, I don't even know where to start. You know.
That's it's like Doctor Who right there.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I wouldn't know where to start. You know.
I can tell you, there are places you could stop.
I know. I know you know. But you know what? We've got lots of other shows. What is that? What was that?
This TARDIS.
Oh! It's a TARDIS. It's the telephone booth that Doctor Who uses as a restroom.
Ew. I don't think that's real. I think you're lying.
Well, Daniel's not saying anything. That means it's true.
You don't see the bathroom. That'd be too much budget.
Yeah. And another post that actually was doing really well was the Syria post. Did you see that? Did you have a chance?
I didn't. No.
What?
You gotta look at that one. That's a personal post.
That was personal.
Those are all original photos taken by this man right here.
Yeah. I can't believe you didn't look at it.
I missed it. I must have missed it.
You must have missed it.
Well,
No.
you better
Right.
go look it up.
Well, anyway, right now, I know this is kind of political, but you know, Syria right now, it's in a complete mess, right? There's all kinds of crap happening down there. It's part of the Arab Spring and whatnot. And I actually lived there for about 10 years. That's the vlog right there. Beautiful.
There it is.
Beautiful. I actually was an expat in the Middle East for about 10 years before coming to the U.S. I don't know if you even know that.
I did not.
Now you do.
Now you do.
How do?
Rachel and I were actually in Syria last year.
Yeah, not this Christmas, but the.
Well,
The Christmas
I remember you
before.
saying now. I remember you saying.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
We were there, and like 2 months after we left, like all that crap started up.
it all
Now
started.
it's a complete disaster over there. But yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get too in depth into that stuff because it's no fun. So, or whatever.
But I can't say that the experience that I had there, you know, it's embarrassing to say, but I haven't done a whole lot of traveling just due to time and money and
money.
distance.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder for people in the U.S. to travel for that reason. But so that was my first real international experience. I don't count like Canada. It's just way too similar. And so Sarah's like, for your first international trip, let's go halfway around the world to the Middle East. It's like, oh, okay, cool. But no, it was a super awesome experience. It was.
Like she was an American in the Middle East, which is like,
Yeah.
you know, but most people would say like, oh.
It'd be like a little, you know, most people I think would be a little nervous to go, but
Yeah.
and
I kind of assumed it was like having going to a gun range and having a giant cross.
Yeah. No, it was
Yeah.
just like Agrabah, you know. It was like
Agrabah.
it was like the Aladdin theme
I
park.
was looking for Aladdin.
There's lots of sand. We rode around in. Okay. Anyway,
No.
enough of that.
No, but it was super awesome. It was interesting though because it's all the things that are happening now. Like I wouldn't have known that.
It's just
at the
surreal,
time.
you know.
It's weird.
Like imagine if London all of a sudden was just like overrun with, I don't know,
car bombs
and all kinds of weird stuff. You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I used to live there. That's weird.
That's never happened in London.
That's
Yeah.
a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie. Remember, the 5th of November.
You worked hard.
Correct? Isn't that the day Parliament blew up?
That's the day Parliament nearly blew up.
But in an ideal world. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got that wrong. I actually was I was reading that Akira, they just shut down production for it.
No. They've shut down production at the moment, but they said,
temporarily.
They said, well, it's gonna suck, but we'll make money off it, so we still want to do it.
No, what they're trying to do is they're trying to cut down the budget even further.
Yeah.
So it started off as a $120 million production with WB. Then they stopped it, and they reduced the budget to $90 million. And now they stopped it again. And now it's going down to $70 million. And I'm like, you know, anyone who's familiar with Akira knows that it's a visual spectacle, you know? It's not a fucking cheap action movie. You know, at this point, I don't know. If they keep cutting the budget down, they're not going to be able to pull it off, you know? Like, why even do it at this point?
Because it will sell. No matter how bad it is, no matter how far away from the source material it will sell tickets because people will have that morbid curiosity to go check it out.
But yeah, they've already whitewashed the cast as well.
Yeah.
There's no Asian people whatsoever, and it takes place in what the original took place in Neo Tokyo.
Most of the animes I've ever seen have no Japanese people, you know.
I know. That's
Except Akira was it took place in Tokyo, Neo Tokyo. Now they changed to Neo York.
Neo York.
Yeah, I think it was a leaked script. It was Neo New York and Neo Manhattan. Neo Manhattan. That's the one. Neo Manhattan.
I thought it was Neo York because I mean that just reads so well.
Yeah. Neo Bel Air.
Will Smith's gonna be in this one. He's Tetsuo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just like, why the fuck they just keep cutting the shit down? Like Warner Brothers. What are their fears? Like, why? Also, who's the director behind it? Because I think he's also a bad choice.
I can't even remember. I remember reading it and going, yeah, that's not really going to work out. It's like Nemesis. Ridley Scott's brother was originally attached to the Nemesis project.
What's Nemesis?
The Mark Miller comic.
Oh.
We've talked about it before, I think.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Do you know about it?
Nemesis.
I think it was Mark Miller basically saying "fuck you" to superheroes, right?
Yeah. The original cover had to get redrawn at last minute. Because the original cover was Nemesis, and it quite literally had written Batman as a cunt.
What?
So Nemesis is this comic that was written.
Yeah.
I have it here actually.
Your big ol' stack.
My big old stack.
Basically, the idea is it's Batman. It's Bruce Wayne. If Bruce Wayne decided to say "fuck you" to everyone instead of becoming the Batman, he's a billionaire who has unlimited budget and just decides to fuck with the world and. I found it entertaining in certain parts.
So it's basically what he's trying to say in a nutshell. If Bruce Wayne had used his money for evil, he basically becomes so he just commits mass genocide.
Oh, that's not awesome.
No, he kills 10,000 people.
Few panels. Yeah, in the opening panel, he kills half of Japan.
Oh, that's messed up.
But then it turns out, I think what it turns out at the end is that there's hundreds of these guys.
Yeah, it's actually, I've heard that it was originally a continuing series, a lot of Mark Miller's stuff that he's just dropped in the middle. And it was actually meant to continue on. And it was meant to get escalated to the point of, at the series completion, it was going to go crazy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, obviously you've read it, so you know how it ends and how, I can't really say much about it in spoilers, but yeah, no. Originally, it was Ridley Scott's brother. I can't think of his name, but he's the director as well. But he's a very practical effects guy, and he was originally attached to Nemesis.
Oh wow!
Which wouldn't have worked because that's a heavy CGI film.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I mean, I think that it was super violent. And it's how violent was it? That wouldn't have even. They wouldn't have been able to pull an R rating on that thing. It's just that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
it was heavy.
Sister rape.
Yeah. And now we're in the month of January. I don't know if it's the same in the UK, but usually here in the US, January's a month in which only doomed movies come out. Like movies that are gonna be terrible tend to come out in January and February.
We have it's a weird time because we get those movies, but we also get some of the movies that the studios don't really have faith in, and they don't think are going to succeed in the foreign market, like the Muppets. We're getting Muppets February 10th,
and that's excellent.
Yeah.
So wait, why? So is there not a? I don't know how popular were the Muppets in the UK? Were they not?
It's like Seinfeld.
I thought they're international.
Yeah. People know who Seinfeld is, and they know certain clips, but they would never be able to come like quote an episode because it never really hit off here.
Oh.
And although the Muppets are popular, it's not really a cross-generational thing. The adults will know who they are, but they won't necessarily kind of go see it out of nostalgia reason or take their children because it's just such a horrible release date. It's not around any of the holidays, so it's gonna bomb.
Now, on the record, Seinfeld is a fucking terrible show.
Oh, fuck you.
No, seriously.
It has a few moments.
Oh my god,
It has
I can't.
A few.
I
don't
can't
know.
stand that
It's a
shit.
little overly neurotic for my taste, but it's got a few good moments.
It's a show about nothing. Why should you watch it? I'm Jerry Seinfeld. I'm funny.
That's exactly.
I'm a bee.
Air food is not in the air. You still eat it. What's up with that?
This man's a pig.
I'm a bee.
What?
Oh. Yeah.
No, you don't
Did
remember.
see
You don't remember
the
Bee
cameo
movie?
he did for Freddie Rock?
He was a bee.
B movie?
Oh,
Bee movie. Yeah.
I know what.
The
Seinfeld was a bee in a movie
Yeah.
that was like animated.
I didn't see that.
Exactly, but the whole marketing campaign behind that was like Jerry Seinfeld is a bee.
He had a cameo in 30 Rock. I think it was season 2.
30 Rock?
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the cameo is quite literally, there's a B movie poster behind him. He walks in. He's
like,
hey guys, I'm Jerry Seinfeld from the B movie coming out February 10th.
All right, listen, Seinfeld. I'll give you $1 million and 5 free commercials for your animated feature B movie, and you let me run this for 1 week. $2 million to the charity of my choice, 10 free commercials for B movie opening November 2nd, and I do nothing.
It's such a meta joke.
Are you fucking joking?
So bad. It's so meta, but at the same time, it's obviously done for promotional reasons, and it's ugh.
It's ugh.
I like Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Yeah. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Have you seen that one?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan.
That's a good one.
I like I didn't realize most of it was improvised, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Till later, and I was like, then I gained like a entire new appreciation for that show.
That's gonna be hard.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's I've done acting before. Improvisation is one of the hardest things, especially on something that kind of level. It's
I mean, what are we doing right now?
improvising.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's how you get quality.
quality and quantity.
One take. Fuck it. We're also talking about all the 3D shit that's coming out, and actually all the remakes in 3D. I think Disney started something terrible here.
It's not. No, they're not doing remakes. They're doing re-releases.
Re-releases, yeah, exactly. So we've already got.
I have no problem seeing Beauty and the Beast in the theater. Thank you very much.
I think all of us are.
That is my movie. Out of all the Disney movies, that is my movie.
That is my movie.
I had the bedspread. I had this big old sticker motif on the wall. I had everything. We're seeing it.
It was Lion King for me.
That's a good one. I don't know. I was.
Yeah.
Every last inch of air is covered with.
Gosh, it disturbs me to see you.
And now that I'm grown, I get large.
Maybe a little bit older.
I think Disney really jumped the gun there, with killing people, lions, on screen.
Oh my god! I still.
I mean, how many
cry.
years ago was I?
I still.
How many years was it?
I still cry. It's.
I question the fact that none of the animals who don't speak, they're the ones that get eaten. If you speak in the Disney film, you don't get eaten. So
That's
There
a
was
good
some
call.
weird shit going on
That's a
there.
good call.
so
I figure if you're smart
Let's
enough to
discuss Disney
might
logic.
get eaten.
We all know Disney was anti-Semitic.
yeah.
All right.
He loved the
Controversial
Jewish
cast.
guy.
But you know, we were talking. There was like Star Wars 3D, Titanic 3D.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
Now
too.
that one. Now that like.
That's a shipwreck waiting to happen.
Oh,
fun.
fuck you!
Oh, jokes.
Yeah, but it's like they're advertising as the maker of Avatar. Comes the
Which is
classic
dumb.
hit Titanic 3D. Relive the moment.
Which is dumb. Like everybody knows what Titanic is.
I don't know. Yeah.
Why do you-
What generation is this for?
Yeah, is it people who were born like 5 years ago?
Maybe. And why would they want to go watch that?
I would go see it in the theater again.
They want to see a train wreck happen.
Train wreck.
Okay, enough wreck puns. All right.
That wasn't even a pun.
I don't even know what you're trying. But it's probably gonna do really well. You know.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna get a very cold reception.
LOL.
This is not stand-up hour featuring Daniel, for God's sakes.
He's so punny.
I'm hilarious.
No, I want to go see that. I was like 12 or 13 when that came out, so of course, me and every other girl on the planet had the hugest crush on Leo DiCaprio. I even had a little mini shrine in my room. As creepy as
My sister, I think every single female at the time had hundreds of posters of Leonardo DiCaprio and whoever was big at the time. Was it Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls?
Spice Girls.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, the girls all had crushes on
Now,
Spice Girls.
here's a funny thing.
Yeah.
In the Middle East, Titanic was like a phenomenon.
It was
Like-
a phenomenon here too.
No, but it was like, but for men.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, I was there and I was watching. For some reason, like Titanic played for like I think 5 to 6 months in Syrian movie theaters, and I would see guys going together to watch it, and they're like, "Best movie ever. This is my 6th time here."
That's just.
But what do you think they were doing in that theater?
I
A group of guys seeing
Dude,
a romantic
I-
film.
I don't know. I don't know, but they were, you know.
They're picking up moves. Old timey moves.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was like a huge phenomenon. There was like all this bootleg merchandise that was coming out. All the kids, I would see them going to school with like these fake Titanic backpacks with like
Backpacks?
Leonardo backpacks with Leonardo DiCaprio's face.
Backpacks?
Shut up! Ah!
It
And-
always makes me laugh because there was a company in the UK. I don't know if it's as big a phenomenon. Let me start again.
Okay.
It's a big, but we get like animated knockoffs of big films when they came out, especially
Oh,
in the 90s.
yeah.
And one of them was notoriously one of the worst. It was a Titanic musical with.
Cause it's party time, party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time, party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time, party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time, party time. Everybody's feeling fine cause it's party time.
Singing and rapping dogs.
Yes! I
Yes.
saw that!
I want to see that.
Oh my god, I think that was made by an Italian company though.
Yeah, but I think the only place you could get it was in the UK, from what I remember. I could be wrong.
It had like Mexican mice.
Yeah,
It had an American dog who had like a basketball hat.
they had dolphins who
They
had
had dolphins.
powers.
It made no fucking sense,
yeah.
and the English was absolutely terrible. Anyway, you
Yeah.
guys are probably gonna see a clip of this, so I'll edit that in.
Yeah.
Um,
I was also going to say, they recently, because of the huge success of the Titanic revival, because it's getting huge in the UK again,
Yep.
like it's on everyone's mind, they're opening a museum in Belfast, because that's where the ship was originally built. This museum, they're requiring staff to audition with monologues from the Titanic movie.
What?
If they want to work in the museum,
What? Why?
Why not?
because apparently it shows the passion towards the subject.
So do they have to like do Celine Dion type stuff?
paint me like a French women, Jack.
Go on. Was that a good song?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I used to think it was a good song.
Well, it's like the most overplayed song of all time, I think.
Well,
I used to be able to play it on violin.
Oh, really?
Oh
That
my
is
gosh,
beautiful.
you classy motherfucker.
No, like, I was dancing at the time because, like, I was in junior high, and I
Oh
like,
my god.
every girl who, like, did a solo
Oh
did it to that
god, that's so bad.
song. It was, like, maybe, like, 10 years before that, like, in the 80s, like, every girl did their solo to Memory from Cats. That was, like, our thing, was...
Memory.
You never saw Cats. So you don't know what I'm talking about, but everybody else probably does. Anyways, but when I was in middle school, since Titanic was a big thing, everybody did their thing too. My Heart Will Go On, and get really emotional and emo, and it was good times.
Yeah, they're just picturing their lovers sinking in the frigid waters
Poor Leo.
while dancing, while doing their two-step.
Yes, it was 2 steps. You know so much about dance. I'm impressed.
I have no fucking clue what I'm saying.
I could explain it.
Another re-release which really doesn't need to happen is Star Wars Episode 1 3D, which is George.
Oh, it needs to happen so we can sit back and laugh.
Dude, if
So
that
what?
makes money, like, oh man.
Oh, it's gonna make money.
Did you say episode 1?
Yeah. Well, chronologically, you know, it starts with Episode 1.
Oh, they're gonna do the whole thing.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well, no, they
5,
said
6.
if Episode 1 bombs, then they won't do it with any other Lucasfilm. But I guarantee you, it's probably going to be the best-selling film of all time.
No fucking way. No fucking way, dude. Who wants to go see that movie again? Well, okay.
Two seconds.
The heart.
Oh. Choose it.
Our co-stars
What the
ditching
fuck?
us. His mom's probably calling him. He's in trouble.
He's gonna go potty.
He's going potty. It's potty break time. Maybe we should
Edit it right here. Don't do. You gotta do the
and clip.
and cut.
We'll put a cat video here instead.
I don't know, what can I do? What else can I say? It's up to you.
Professional.
So we're talking about Star Wars Episode 3, Episode 1.
Episode 1. Like, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay. I mean, I can see that the hardcore fans are gonna want to go see it, but
He's eating Cheetos.
but I
No, that's why it's going to do well, because it's going to be the big fans who want to go see it.
there can't be that many
That's
though.
most of the audience to begin with.
Ah, fuck.
And then you got some people who don't know better.
Supposedly the money from that is going to go to fund a new trilogy of something related to the Star Wars universe. Like an entire new beginning from Lucas's brilliant mind.
Maybe it'll be prequels to the prequels.
Yeah, dude.
So it's before, like, anybody's even
I
born.
mean, just keep layering shit on top of shit. Right? It gets good at some point.
Eventually, it's got to get good, right?
No. I mean, Episode 1 was atrocious. And the second one was even worse. Like, it took me like 40 tries to finish that fucking movie.
I never even saw number 2.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
The CGI was awful.
Yeah, have you seen like Lucas's new film too? The one of the fighter pilots or whatever?
Fighter pilots?
Yeah, it's like a dogfighting movie.
Easy, I see something. It's a train. 11 o'clock. Let's go get it.
Wait, easy. We gotta take it head on. Low, so the guns can't hit us.
It's my decision, Lightning. Stay in formation.
You're in front of me.
Chainsaw.
I was just
Oh, Red Tails.
Red Tails! You guys haven't seen it? Neither of you, Daniel?
Nope.
It's like I can't remember. I think it has to do with like an interracial like fighter squadron that fought back in like World War I or
Yeah.
II or something like that. And
A group of African American pilots in the training program having faced segregation, blah blah blah, World War II, blah blah blah, Hitler.
and France has their entire promotion with the Black Bund burger, which I actually thought was a Photoshop error.
Now, why is it black? Like, what is it that makes it black?
Food coloring?
Ew, that's it?
Yep.
Aww.
No, they mixed ash in with the dough.
It's not Burger King, though. It's like a local...
No, it's called Quick, which is like a French fast food place.
But didn't the ads kind of look Burger King-ish? Like, I thought it was a Burger King.
Yeah, I mean...
It was interesting. I don't know.
So what have you been playing recently in terms of like video games and stuff?
I've been playing a little bit of Skyrim actually lately.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah.
I just started playing it. I was kind of mentioning that, you know,
Yeah.
it feels pretty. It feels like a fantasy reskin of Fallout 3 in a sense, which it is.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I couldn't get into. I liked Fallout 3, but I couldn't get into it. And I've got New Vegas thing on my shelf waiting to be played as well. So.
Those games are such time sinks. My God.
Yeah. One day I'll get around to playing it.
One day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're retired and old.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those games are like just the main story takes about 40 hours, and with side quests and everything, it's about 80, up to 80, 90 hours.
No, when you okay, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know this. When you say like, oh, I spent 80 hours, like, are you actually you're estimating?
No.
How do you?
No, the
how-
games have counters.
Oh, they do.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can see how much of your life you've thrown away, and
Immersed in another world. Yeah.
It's sobering. It's a sobering
Yeah.
thought.
Like before I met you, I was playing Fallout.
Oh.
So.
Then I took all your time. I said.
And my money.
That's what us girls do, right?
That's what girls do.
Stereotypes.
Do you have a girlfriend, Daniel?
I'm single,
Ready to mingle.
I'm abusive.
ready to mingle.
I'm funny.
You can find me on Reddit, R for R. Is it R for R?
What?
Is there a dating part of Reddit?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So what's the dating scene like?
I oh wait, what?
How about you just keep saying I?
I.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
No, it's just I stumbled upon it and it's quite funny. You know, amusing sense.
I guess that makes sense.
That I'm not that lonely yet that I have to post on Reddit for dates. No offense.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
like.
I don't mean to you guys. I mean to everyone else that might be listening that might
No,
post on
not
that. And
I mean, in this day and age, like, I just feel like the traditional romanticized version of dating just doesn't exist anymore. You don't go to a bar and meet the love of your life. Like, it doesn't seem like it works that way anymore. You don't like walk up to strangers and say, "Hey, you want to go on a date?" Because they'll just think you're fucking crazy.
that's how we British people do it.
Oh, really?
You do it. No.
It's like, no. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, that's where I think a lot of people used to meet significant others. I know my parents
Like
had...
bars and discotheques.
Well, I know my parents met at a
Discotheque.
bar. My dad was a bouncer at a bar. My mom was there with a girlfriend. She asked him to dance. He said, no, I'm working, but can I take you out to dinner? And
Wow.
then magic.
That
But
just
you-
doesn't seem like it would fucking
Yeah.
work.
It did then, but I don't think it does now. Like, I think now, but I think it kind of goes, I don't know, I don't want to place blame on any one specific gender. I think everybody's weird in their own special way. One thing I will say about my fellow ladies, and I'm sure I'm guilty of this a time or two, is it seems to be like any guy who approaches you is a creeper. Like,
Yeah.
that's the big thing. Creeper. Like, even people who just are being nice, they're not, you know...
They're obviously rapists.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't like people who come up and, you know, say, like, creepy things to you. As far as, like, anything dirty or overly, like, pushing a boundary, I mean, yeah, there are creepers out there, but somebody coming up with, oh, hey, blah, you know, just being friendly, people, like, girls freak out. I don't know if that's going to be a regional thing or not. When we were in Seattle, which is when we met, you noticed that was a big thing.
Actually, everyone's like I'm not gonna say.
The
But
Seattle Freeze.
I don't know, how's it like in London? Like, if you want to meet a girl,
Can you just walk up
you
to
just
the girl?
walk up to them? Like, do you just walk up and say, like, hey, my name's Daniel? I
Are
don't know.
people receptive?
They kind of it depends. How in this situation do I have muscles and am I like a bro?
Ew.
What?
You gotta be bros over there?
You gotta be bros, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
I don't think bros existed in London. Man.
I wouldn't think
Oh
that.
my
Like,
god, that
maybe I'm
yeah, it
wrong.
was.
Really?
What do you
Yeah.
refer to them as?
Yeah, like what's a bro? Like to you?
A guy in a Hollister shirt with the
Pop
big
collar.
muscles, you know.
No, but do they have like, you have like a
That's a
slang term for them? Other than bro?
Not as far as I know.
Wanker?
Douchebag.
Oh.
That's the
It's the
same.
same thing, damn it.
Yeah.
I thought there'd
But
be
you
some...
also have like the kind of like the lack of better word, indie kids.
Indie kids?
The like the indie music scene.
Oh, like hipsters.
That's really popular here at the moment. So they always
Hipsters.
Hipsters.
hipster. No, it's not quite hipster.
Dude, hipsters are kinda...
Well, there's so many different kinds of hipsters.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they like bohemian type?
Yeah, Bohemian is
Very
that's right.
pretentious.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, dude, like, my favorite moment of all time was in Seattle. I was in the Bohemian area. Capitol Hill, pretty much. That's what it's called. And I was at a coffee shop, you know, just getting some coffee or whatnot, and a guy walks in with a typewriter. You know, he's got a typewriter on his backpack. And he sets it down, orders a coffee, and just starts going, clack, 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 clack,
I saw
clack, clack,
that.
clack. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And he was just like, he's a type hipster. Alright, fuck laptops. I do it analog style.
No, I saw this. Well, not the same dude, but I saw a guy also using a typewriter at the airport in San
What?
Francisco.
How's that legal?
Yeah.
Why would it not be illegal?
How do you get a fucking typewriter for security?
I don't know. I don't know.
Isn't some of the material used in typewriter explosive? Like.
No, I don't
Somebody-
think they use gunpowder as ink.
Yeah. Well, no, I could be wrong. I'm sure. Boom.
I don't know, but it was just the most like. I don't know. I almost thought it was a joke. I'm like looking around for cameras,
Yeah.
capturing our reactions, but.
See, the only thing we really get in Starbucks is people with guitars.
Oh,
Every now and then you get the
What?
jamming sessions.
They,
And,
oh, man.
They're
Yeah.
probably really bad too. They're not even good at it.
yeah, they know one song, and it's Wonderwall by Oasis.
Oh, wow.
That kind of douchebag.
It's my Wonderwall.
Oh, gross.
Okay.
Actually, a guy was playing the guitar at the laundromat the
Hey,
other day.
baby. Really?
Yeah, he was
Was he
pretty. He was really. He was actually nice. He was really quiet about it. He wasn't being obnoxious. He was just kind of waiting for his clothes to dry. That's how you play a guitar.
Yeah. That's Rachel's guitar.
So good.
Mouth guitar.
Anyways, we're talking about dating and then hipsters.
Yeah, I think it's just a regional thing, though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, you said, okay, so maybe just because of the region that you're in, that people aren't receptive, because you have to be a bro and a meathead, or whatnot.
But it's just, that's the bar scene. I mean, if we're just talking about the bar scene there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the kind of guys who kind of like spend the rest of all their money on the drinking and going out every single night to,
Oh, God.
yeah.
And liver failure.
Mm. I mean, I used to do a lot of street promotion when I was unemployed because they got it. Well, that was my job for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would meet the worst kind of people. Just people who would kind of like get so drunk to the point they would just throw up on the streets and just walk off like nothing had happened. And
Blah, anyways.
yeah.
Yeah, when I was in, I keep remembering Paris. I was there for a little bit, just visiting my sister, who was studying French there, and we went out a few times, and I would find, like, women just laying on the ground, just pass the fuck out in their own vomit,
Ew.
and their friends were just, they just keep going.
They'd leave them?
They'd leave them there.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I was like, that's fucked up!
See,
You're just abandoning them in a fucking alleyway? Like,
that goes against girl code. Girl code says that you have to look out for one another. when
girl
you're
code.
drinking. No, it's true. You look out. You look out for each other when you go drinking. You hold each other's drinks. You never leave your drinks unattended. You don't want to get roofied. You look out for each other.
Why doesn't anybody watch out for guys, though?
Because you guys are men. You're supposed to be self-sufficient.
You know, like, it's all about girls, but honestly, we guys have the same problems.
I roofie lots of guys.
I was gonna say, I've been roofied once. Someone put it into my drink. That's not fun.
And your ass will go sore the next day.
What was it? Wait, what?
Oh, did you really? Or are
what?
you joking?
Are you joking?
I picked up a random drink off the bar that I thought was mine. I drank half of it, realized it wasn't, and then the rest of the night is a giant blur.
Oh shit.
And no one could wake me up for about 24 hours. It was
Were you taking advantage of, Daniel?
Can you what?
Were you taking advantage of?
I was not.
Oh, that
That's
sucks.
so very courteous and gentle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta sink pretty low to use such a thing. Fuck me, that's.
But I may have saved the girl's life, so am I the hero? Probably.
Probably.
You probably didn't save her life. You saved her from getting molested or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it happens to guys too, I told you. You see what Daniel was talking to?
What didn't happen to him? Like
It happens to guys. Like, those poor guys, you know? Poor Daniel.
Yeah, that was the plan all along. Get Daniel roofied up.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Anyhow, illegal drugs aside, we don't talk about that here.
No drug talk.
Yeah. It's been a pretty dry week. Yeah, as I was saying, like, January is just a terrible week, terrible month for movies, you know? I nearly wanted to go check out that Exorcism movie.
Oh, the one that has that new Red Band trailer out?
Yes, the one we posted on the blog just a few days ago. What was it called again?
The Devil Inside.
The Devil Inside, yeah.
Yeah.
That looked legitimately creepy, but the reviews were, like, beyond abysmal. Like,
But I enjoyed the reviews for Exorcism. Was it which was the one? I think it was the Eli Roth, the documentary one.
what?
The Exorcism. Why can't I say what?
Exorcism. I said it for you. Exorcism.
Yeah, the Exorcism movie. I think it was Eli Roth. It was done in the
Emily Rose.
So, I think it was Exorcism of
Emily
Rose.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
I just said.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that flick. Apart from the last 5 minutes was so bad.
I don't even remember.
Like,
I watched it, but I have no memory of it.
Like, that was a money shot of like Paranormal Activity style.
Dude, when I watched Paranormal Activity 3, she was out. I think she was in Seattle. I went and watched it by myself. It was the fucking stupidest movie.
You said the first one scared you.
The first one scared me. The third one was just
Dumb.
Same shit, different day.
yeah, it's kind of the same crap, you know.
Yeah.
Except they had all these cults and stuff in the third one.
Oh.
It turns out like the mother of the couple who star in the flick, like she's all part of the plan and she has some sort of cult. And I was reading about it online, you know, I was on I think the Something Awful forums, and people were like reading so much into it. And they were calling it like fucking brilliant, genius. You know, like, gosh, there's like so much symbolism in this movie. I'm like, there's not.
People like
These guys did not think this through all the way. They just kind of fucking winged it. And the trailer was like completely different, actually, from what was inside the movie.
Oh.
That's another thing. I was kind of mentioning that to you.
Because I sure as hell am not going to see it. I don't like scary movies.
It wasn't scary at all.
So it probably still scared me. Everything scares me.
But I went and watched the trailer, I remember, and 80% of the scenes in the trailer were not present in the movie.
80%?
Yeah.
And the trailer was actually pretty good, from what I remember.
It was alright.
Yeah, but none of those scenes are in the movie. That's become like a marketing. No, but that's become like a marketing thing, I think.
Yeah, most trailers are becoming really, really misleading.
Yeah, like they showcase a movie like
Real
in a way
Steel.
that it's not, you know. Real Steel was one of
Oh,
them.
fuck me. That was bullshit.
That was like probably the worst movie we saw.
I think
that was one of the worst ones.
Pissed off because they like really market that movie to be like a kick-ass, you know, robot fighting movie. And it's a family movie. It is a family movie about some dude and his long-lost son and
his retarded kid.
Bonding and shit, which is fine. Like that, if you want to make that movie, that's fine. But don't.
But why the
lie
fuck
to me.
would we want to go watch it?
Like,
You know, why do we want to watch like
I don't.
Hugh Jackman telling his son, "Hey, take control of the robot. You can fight them."
It's so stupid.
Because he has beautiful eyes.
No, it's very episode 1, you know? Where you've got this kid doing these impossible fucking things, like with little to no effort, you know?
And knowledge and.
Like, do you remember he blows up the Imperial ship by accidentally flying a ship? Like, he disables the entire droid army by getting into a ship and accidentally flying through the shields into
You're
the dock.
effectively describing the death of my childhood.
There they are. That's where the autopilot's taking us. This is tense. R2, get us off this autopilot. It's gonna get us both killed. You did it, R2. Okay, let's go left. Go back. Qui-Gon told me to stay in this cockpit, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll try spinning. That's a good trick. I know we're in trouble. Just hang on. We're hit, R2. I'm trying to stop. Everything's overheated. Oops, this is not good. Yes, we have power. Shields up. Take this and this. Whoa! Oops. Let's get out of here. Now this is pod racing. Woo! Woo! What will happen to me now?
So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or pod racing, you know? Where
Pod racing is awesome.
Anakin was just racing, and he's like, this is fun. Even though he was going like 600 miles an hour. You know, I know that because I played the Nintendo 64 game. And I looked at the speedometer, it was 600 miles an hour.
That's how you know.
88 miles.
We did watch Back to the Future recently.
I like that movie. I sound
I like
retarded.
it.
Oh, I like that movie.
I like it.
It was good. I thought it was fun.
I'm wearing a shirt right now, which is OCP. Do you know what logo this is from, Daniel?
Terminator?
Nope. Close. Same era, sci-fi. Cyborgs.
Robocop?
Yeah, you got it.
I got it.
This is actually from the Alamo Draft House.
Oh, yeah. We don't have those, so.
I would suspect.
Ever come to Austin?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I think there's a rumor they're going to be building one in LA.
It's spreading?
Yeah.
What is?
Alamo Draft House.
It's going to LA?
If it did, they'd make a killing if they had it there.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. I like it local.
Yeah.
It feels nice. It's special.
It feels like you've got a special thing here.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want something that everybody else can now have. I'm selfish with my shit.
Bitch. When's Christopher Nolan gonna reboot X-Men?
Is he, or are you just wishful thinking here?
That's the next big thing.
What?
What?
Why would you reboot it? It's like just.
Why wouldn't you reboot it?
It just ended.
Doesn't matter.
Spider-Man was only...
At this point, we rebooted Spider-Man like 2 years after the last one.
But I'm told this is supposed to be really different.
Which one? The Spider-Man?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be any fucking different.
I don't know. Somebody
It's
told
the
me-
origin story again. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? They're not gonna stray.
The way it's done, like, I don't know, somebody told me that it was supposed to be, like, it's going off on a different tangent, basically.
It's gonna be an entire film built about one pun.
About what?
About what?
An entire film built about one pun.
Oh. What's that?
Which pun?
What's the pun?
500 Days of Winter.
What is this, Game of Thrones?
What the fuck?
No.
Spider-Man is coming.
The director, 500 Days of Summer, Have you not seen?
That's a super like
hipstery romantic.
romance.
With what's her face?
That's the most hipster film I've
the hipster
ever.
queen.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It is quite literally built around the 500 Days of Summer, 500 Days of Winter pun. It's
So is it like two lovers who cannot have what they want? They can't have each other?
they can have each other. They just don't agree with anything. They're two complete opposites.
Opposites attract, though.
But not apparent. They just can't work it out.
Oh, those poor guys.
Oh no.
No, but it's gonna be Andrew Garfield, right? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be skinny Spider-Man, and it's gonna be really different because this time he gets bit by a spider, and then he meets Mary Jane.
No.
And then
Mary
he fights
Jane's not in this
Gwen
one.
Stacy.
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen
It's even
Stacy.
harder. Yes, Emma Stone. That's why she went blonde.
Did I tell you about that time I picked up a random Spider-Man comic? Like I hadn't read it in like a decade. And I was in an airport and I just picked up a random issue of Spider-Man, tried reading it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you what happened?
You did not.
Oh. So I read it.
Yeah.
And it blew my mind so fucking hard how like bizarre it was. In one issue, they explained that Mary Jane had been kidnapped by aliens. Okay? And she'd been missing for 2 years. Peter Parker now had a roommate.
Yeah.
And they had been putting hallucinogenic stuff in their toothpaste, which made them trip balls the entire time. And he was fighting a guy who used letters.
What do you mean he used letters? What does that mean?
As in, he threw like blocks which had letters on them that exploded, and he talked in puns the entire time. So Kim Jong-il's dead.
This is not 16 minutes. Let's talk about fun shit.
Well, Kim Jong-il's dead and now his son's in. And to be honest, I'm looking forward to what the future holds for that country. You know,
God bless North Korea.
God bless the glorious Republic of North Korea. If you ever watch videos about North Korea, they always pronounce it North Korea. Yeah. You can actually go to North Korea.
Yeah, by way of China.
No. That like if you go to the North Korea website, you guys know that they have an official website now.
They do tours, yeah.
Yeah, you can sign up, but it's separated into two things. There's a tour for everyone that's not American, and then there's a tour for Americans. And
so we could even go on the same tour.
And if you go, it guarantees you a life of being harassed by every other immigration official in the world. So.
Well, I remember somebody on Reddit recently, like a couple, they did an AMA because they went to North Korea. I think they might have been Canadian though, but yeah, they went on like a tour and it was like they set it up through this travel agency in China, I think, and they even like posted pictures and everything.
How'd that go for them?
Fine, I guess. I think the thing that was just like the one thing they really noticed was like people, if you're a foreigner there, like people, like the locals won't look at you. Like they're really, you know, mesmerized by foreigners, so like they'll try to like sneak glances, but they won't like knowingly like try to talk to you or be friendly. Like they really keep to themselves.
Because they'll probably get killed if they fucking engage a foreigner in any way. You know?
Yeah, that was basically the gist of it, but it was pretty interesting to read. I don't know. I don't want to be super judgmental, but of all places in the world to visit, that's not on my list.
And Rachel shares her insights on
Foreign
policy. You know.
I mean, I was much more relaxed going to Syria than I would be going to North Korea. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I heard that they did you guys ever hear about that hotel they were building there?
No?
No.
They wanted to build like the world's biggest hotel.
In North Korea?
Yeah.
It's such a waste.
But supposedly it's just sitting there now. It was supposed to be like hundreds of stories. No, actually, I don't know, but it looks like a giant fucking pyramid. And halfway through, it became like extremely unsafe.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't up to code pretty much.
Yeah.
So the entire building's unstable, so they just left it there.
That's sad.
I can't remember what it's called, but if I find it, I'll post a picture of it. Because it's like a big thing on like the North Korean like skyline.
Yeah.
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 So how do you feel about Ireland?
There we go. They eat potatoes.
They eat potatoes.
About 2 people got that joke.
Ha 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 ha.
It's highbrow humor.
I'm probably gonna have to go now.
It's time for sleepy pie.
Why? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Let's go Betty
I
bye.
gotta go to sleep. I got work in the morning.
That's not true.
And it's true.
But before you leave, I'd like you to ask our viewers the podcast question of the week.
Which is what?
Yes.
How do you feel about Ireland?
How do you feel about Ireland? All right.
That's it.
Contact us at Sirio@AwesomeRobo.com. The text will be right here. All right.
Or maybe here.
Or maybe here.
It'll be
or whatever.
somewhere.
It'll be up here, then down here.
If you know how to read, you'll be able
All right.
to find it. If
Well,
not, I'm
Daniel has to
sorry.
go to sleep because
Wish him sweet dreams.
yeah. It's all
So
we're gonna
actually
say.
entertaining.
We're gonna
all day.
sign off. We're gonna sign off. You know, people need their beauty sleep.
And Daniel is such a beautiful man, he needs lots of it.
It's been a great podcast. We're now on iTunes, 5-star. Subscribe, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Foursquare, Stumble Upon, Reddit.
Yes, check in here on Foursquare.
Check in on Yelp. Submit us on plurk.com, onlywire.com, whitehouse.gov, Google,
Attention
Bing,
Lord,
MySpace,
right here.
Yahoo, TMZ,
AOL.
Huffington Post, yourmajestiesbest.uk /Virgin America
Esquire. Wow.
We love you all.
We love you all. Good night.
Good night.
What a good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.